afternoon, and welcome to a midday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying the weekend so far. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill. And you know, Grant, players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Markkanen against Anunoby. Back to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler passes to Markkanen. The 3 from Sexton. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, BA, and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
That free throw good from Sexton. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
Collins outside. On the wing, Sexton. Collins with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Sexton. Hart pulls it in. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite 3-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And he makes a first. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
For 3, George sinks the tray.
And there's a nice rhythm to his 3-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Bridges. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Collins. Now Markkanen. George outside. Collins with a screen on Brunson. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, in this 2-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by George. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Collins. Collins with a screen on Towns. Here's Markkanen. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, he's a major threat from the mid-range. Markkanen loves taking advantage from that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Kessler. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, BA. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a 2nd-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
That free throw good from Brunson. Will stand since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022. The Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Sexton, a screen on Hart. Marketing for three. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Left side, Anunoby. Outside, Brunson. Over George. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Bridges, a screen on Collins. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. Drains the triple. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Pass to Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Anunoby. Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Pass to Collins. Over Towns. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Markkanen. Collins has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Mikal Bridges.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Markkanen. Hart from long range. Here's Towns. Tries again. Good.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Pass to Markkanen. And here's Clarkson. Anunoby covering. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Markkanen. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Eubanks. Outside for Sexton. Knocks down the triple. Sexton's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Hart against Markkanen. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Hart from long range. On target from range.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Back to Brunson. Lets it fly. Utah grabs the miss.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Sexton, a screen on Hart. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. New York, 4th.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
Payne's checked in for New York. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range. Anunoby passes to Payne. There's the triple, and Anunoby gets a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Clarkson outside. George drives in. The 16th pick in last year's draft. Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
No good on that one.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And he's good on the second. Knicks leading by 3. Payne, the pass to Hart. Towns with the ball. Eubanks defending. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Hart. Towns has got 6 points.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Outside Sexton. Off target from 3-point range.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Payne. Pass to Towns. And he converts the layup. Give him 8.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Markkanen outside. Back to George. Unloads. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, running the pick and roll like a veteran. Outstanding patience and recognition by George there.
From the high post. The shot by Payne, no good. Jazz trail by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Williams is checked in for Utah. Juzang comes in for George. Towns for 3. Here's Sims. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them. And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Towns outside. He can't hit that time. Some solid D from Eubanks. Pass to Juzang. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Utah shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Collier, he's checked in for Sexton. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Now Brunson. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Here's Dadier. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Utah trailing here. Here's Collier. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. New York has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Knicks. They currently hold the 4th best record in the conference.
You know, for the Knicks, this hasn't been an ideal launch to their season. They're really going to have to find a nice win streak to get back in that top spot.
Well, and what they're focused on most, being in that top spot after the last game of the year. It's all about that championship trophy.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
They set the pick. Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Eubanks. Kicks it out to Collins. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
Well, when you're not right up on Collins, he senses that, and he can make you pay off the catch.
And Kolek gets it to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Tie game here in Utah. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Drew Eubanks out there with John Collins. Then there's Collier, then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Juzang in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. A nice shot by Dadier. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Collins. The rebound by Sims. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Kolek. And there's a pick. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. Clarkson grabs a miss. And Utah has possession. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Pass to Dadier. Outside Brunson. Rebound, Utah. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
The speed of Clarkson is a problem for defenses, especially when the floor is wide open.
Here's Dadier. Pass to Kolek. 3-pointer. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Out to the right wing. Here's Collier. Brunson defending. Collins with a screen on Brunson. To the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Collins so active around the rim.
And he's going for the oop here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Dadier. They set a pick. Inside. Sims. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
On the wing, Clarkson. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Sims has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dadier. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Sheboy's checked in for Utah. Williams comes in for John Collins.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Pass to Clarkson. Hart pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Utah grabs the miss.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Sheboy. Here's Juzang. He's guarded by Bridges. The Jazz again can't hit. New York leading by 3. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Collier. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Looking to get back on track. Rebounded by Sheboy.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
There's a screen. Driving inside. Outside, Williams. To end the drought. That's good on the jumper.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Williams against Hart. Pass to Brunson. Screen by Bridges. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Williams with the screen. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Yeah, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but Clarkson makes enough to keep you honest.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's Collier. Still no points. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And we have the league leaders over the last 10 games. This list is best scoring point guards. 5th is Jalen Brunson.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Sheboy. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Williams. Sexton's checked in for Juzang. And it's George in for Clarkson. Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. The Jazz making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And New York has possession. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Brunson finds Hart. Anunoby on the wing. Hart passes to Bridges. Now here's Towns. It's guarded by Markkanen. 4 on the clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
Look, we know Towns has a tremendous jumper, but come on. He's 7 feet. Towns has to look to score inside.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And there it is for him. 12 points for him.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
Hey, nice response from Towns, dropping a 3 of his own.
Back to George. Outside for Sexton. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest it.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. It goes on Keontae George. New York shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Jazz making a switch here. Collins checked in. That free throw good from Brunson. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
And it's Brunson missing. Utah has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Got a hand on it.
Well, there's Markkanen putting his 7-foot frame to use with the block.
Collins, a good look. Gets an open look and hits it. Collins has got 11.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Anunoby for 3. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. George passes to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen finds George. Fires the 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Bridges, a screen on Sexton. Anunoby passes to Towns. And the Jazz pushing it up now. George outside. Fires from deep. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Bridges, a screen on Kessler. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. New York, again, can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Anunoby covering. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Bridges outside. Brunson, a screen on Sexton. To the inside. Anunoby. Utah with the rebound.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Here's Anunoby. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Utah ahead, leading by 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge tonight. What's been the key to this lead in the first half?
I think following through with our game plan. I think we knew it was going to be a tough night tonight. Solid team, short roster, so we knew we were going to have to come out and bring the edge competitively.
They knew the scouting report. Guys?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
You look at the Jazz, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to figure things out, and we were right. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the New York Knicks.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the court right now for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Third personal foul.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little. The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft, Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bridges misses. Jazz leading by 8. George left side, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And these shooting guards have been great at the line. 5th on the list, Colin Sexton.
This is a group with the ability to drive looking for contact because they all know they'll convert at the free throw line.
Well, basketball is about efficiency, and with how well these guys shoot from the line, I'd be trying to get them there as much as possible.
Shoots inside, and it's Towns with a bucket inside. Towns has got 20.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Marking it outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Towns passes to Bridges. Here's Hart.
With his build and length, Kessler can just overwhelm shooters.
Marketed from long range. Offensive rebound. Kessler a screen to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Brunson. Hart can't hit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Bridges outside. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Bridges. Hart against Collins. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And the shot no good. A bit short.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Knicks trail by 8. Hart passes to Towns. Outside Brunson. And here's Hart. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Clarkson's checked in for Kessler. Utah with the ball. George outside. From 15 feet away. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 5. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Sexton with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Sexton against Brunson. Collins a screen. The 3 from Sexton. It's rebounded by New York.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Brunson. New York again can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to George. Launches it. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Markkanen. Clarkson against Anunoby. Kicks it to George. Here's Markkanen. George outside. Clock at 6. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 11. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges, a screen on Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby uses the glass on the layup. Anunoby's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
George, a screen on Hart. Back to George. Collins with a screen on Brunson. Nice shot by George.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Looking to end this cold spell. It's not going to go for him.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And it's New York with a rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's tipped. George with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Brunson, the second chance points on the tip-in. Brunson's got 14 points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Markkanen. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, Coach Lowry, Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived. Well, you have to appreciate how selfless Towns is. If you get wide open, he'll reward you.
Three-pointer, Bridges hits the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Collins outside. Back to George. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Hart. Towns, left side. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. Excellent D there from Collins. Clarkson against Anunoby. Clarkson with a screen on Hart. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Markkanen's got 4 points in the quarter. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Hart. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Yeah, he's not just a perimeter shooter. Markkanen will take it right at you.
Pass to Anunoby. Fades away. It's rebounded by George.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Misses off the left iron.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Hart passes to Brunson. Brunson driving. Shoots over George. And the Knicks miss again. Utah leading by 10. And he lobs it up. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Hart passes to Towns. Over Markkanen. Towns can't get it to go. Utah has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. The 3 is up. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Bridges. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Collier for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for John Collins. Juzang comes in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Here's Collier. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Markkanen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Collier. And it's New York with a rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Dadier shot is off. Jazz leading by 9. Pass to Collier. Eubanks the screen. Here's Markkanen. To the left side wing. Juzang. He drops it from range. Juzang's got his second basket of the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
They get it back. And here's Payne outside. That shot off the mark. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 48% since the beginning of the third. Pass to Collier. Inside. It's stolen away. Here's Dadier. And the 17-footer goes down.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And so it's Utah earning this break in the action, up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Collier. Williams is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Juzang in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Utah leading by 10. On the wing, Clarkson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Jordan Clarkson can be so crafty, able to navigate the foul and get his shot to go.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And that one falls for Clarkson. Will stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a 6th man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Pass to Clarkson. It's intercepted. And he lobs it up to the rim. In transition. Williams with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Hornets, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And Williams drops them both. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Payne. Pass to Kolek. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Clarkson attacking. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Payne, pass to Brunson. Off the mark there with a 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Payne. Knicks trail by 15. Pass to Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Now here's Clarkson. Releases from 15. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Clarkson's got 10 points in the quarter. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Clarkson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's going to go on Drew Eubanks.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. That one misses. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Juzang, that's good.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
Brunson passes to Sims. Here's Kolek. And the basket is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's the pick. Marking it from long range. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got his 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Now here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Preston misses. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Kolek. Payne with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Now here's Payne. He's closely guarded. And the bucket is good.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Pass to Juzang. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He misses the free throw. A different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. John Collins comes in for Juzang, and it's Colin Sexton in for Clarkson. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Sexton against Brunson. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, an athletic jam by Bridges going up high.
Markkanen outside. To the middle. Collins, no good. Knicks trail by 8. And here's Payne outside. Counted from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Checked in for Utah. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Allie, thank you. Collins with a screen on Payne. To the paint to snap the cold streak. And Collins with the slam.
Pretty basketball. George with the perfect feed.
Outside Hart. Down low. Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Payne, a screen on Collins. Here's Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. OG Anunoby's checked in for Payne. Good on the second one. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. To the inside, Kessler. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Brunson finds Bridges. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
And the three-pointer goes. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
His first personal foul. 4th team foul.
One shot.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Kessler, a screen on Brunson. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Anunoby a screen on George. And it's Brunson missing. Utah leading by 10. Pass to Collins. Kessler a screen on Brunson. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Hard with it. Picked up by Collins. And here's Bridges. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. Bridges has got 16 in the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Pass to Brunson. Bridges against Sexton. Anunoby a screen on Sexton. Here's Bridges. Sexton grabs the board.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, Collins is a guy that when he takes over, you're going to have to get 2 or 3 guys on him to try to slow him down.
Here's Anunoby. Not enough on that one as it misses. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
On the wing, Sexton. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's George. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Bridges. New York again can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions. Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on George. Not an easy look for Brunson on the 3.
You know, we've become accustomed to Brunson making tough shots just like that.
Jazz leading by 8. George outside. And stolen by Brunson. And it's blocked by Collins. And he's able to get it back. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
George, hard with the defensive effort. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Brunson. Stolen by Collins for the finish. And Collins with the jam.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
George scanning the floor. So we see Utah get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Lori, an impressive win tonight. What do victories like this tell you about where this team is headed?
It gives us confidence. We showed that if we play well and we play defense down the stretch, we can beat. And we've shown it. We can compete with anybody. We just got to do it for a full game.
Confidence is key down the stretch. Thanks, Lori.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.